How's it going, buddy? Welcome back to Dead State Reanimated with me, Noble. Now, we are going to go ahead and, actually, since the horse allowed us to get back so quickly, we're going to go ahead and head back out with a new and improved Paul and his Legolas build, so to speak. I would prefer if he had like a knife to go with that, like a short dagger or something. But none of them really did a lot of damage, and that baton did a whole hell of a lot of damage for the amount of space it took up. Now, we're not going to hit the old church again. We need a bigger team before we go back to that. So we're actually going to go down here to the 190 and see if there's anything in this area. So I'm going to keep my cursor close to the horse just in case. Nothing. Highway, 2 people on the road. I thought for certain we'd run into something by now. Now, Paul is looking a lot more badass than he did before. The Knight Paul. And his trusty ward, me. Wait a minute. Okay, we're not seeing faces, so this may be a group we can talk to and or recruit. Didn't see this coming. I think this is a random encounter. First off, let's heal up just in case I'm wrong. Awesome. Alright. Stay back! Don't get any closer! Crag. I know it's like Craig, but I want to say Crag. I am Crag, destroyer of nations, laminator of women, destroyer of villages. Crag the mighty. We are not here to attack you. Calm down, good citizen. Who are you people? Where did you come from? Give us your stuff, and no one gets hurt. Calm down. How do we know you're not going to shoot us the second we lower our guard? You don't? Crag, the destroyer! They could have either killed us from a long way off or run up swinging, but they didn't. Karen's got the right idea. Right? If you're not going to attack us, I'm hoping you'll want to talk. We don't have much else to offer besides that. Where'd you two come from? Oh, that's pretty fucked up. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to rob these 2 random citizens. Random citizen! A shelter up north. It got overrun a few days ago, and we were lucky to get out with our lives. We've been getting by on whatever scraps we could find. We don't have anything of value. Overrun? An entire shelter? What happened? It was Lampus. Large lampreys swimming. She ate the peyotes on the way up here. There just wasn't enough room for everyone. Things got crowded and tense, and the military folks running it, I think they lost contact with their command, and things really started to go downhill. Those jarhead fuckers started treating this shelter like a jail. Confining us, cutting rations. Actually, you're going to have to do that. I mean, seriously, we might have to start cutting rations at our shelter because of the amount of people we got. Kicking the shit out of anyone who spoke up. When I wanted to get one of the doctors to take a look at Karen, one of them just about knocked my teeth out. At least they did knock your teeth out. Doctor, why'd you need to see a doctor? So how did things fall apart? We'll go with that one. I'd rather not pry with people we don't know right now. I mean, we can always ask them when we get to the shelter, you know? The shelter fell when the riot broke out. Don't know how it started. We were in the ration line, and then there was the scream, and soldiers started yelling, and someone threw a can or something and hit a soldier in the head, and he really didn't like that since he had no food in it. That made the soldiers panic, and some of them actually started shooting. People were pushing and screaming. I think someone yelled that one of the infected had gotten through or something. Just opened the door or something, and suddenly things got even worse. Chances are somebody ran outside the building and probably left a door open in the panic, and the zombies got in. I didn't even want to wait around. to see if the soldiers or the infected one, or how many people died. The exits looked like they were full of bodies, so I just grabbed Karen's hand and whatever else we could carry, and we kicked out a window in the kitchen and pulled ourselves out. That's probably the exact reason why the zombies got in the first place. Somebody else kicked out a window and a zombie crawled in. The fence was down and the whole yard was full of those monsters. Oh, no. I'm certain. Yeah, I'm reading ahead now. Yeah. I didn't even have to read the rest of this to figure out what happened. They didn't have enough room inside the shelter, so they put people outside, and they got eaten first. The military, they had been letting people camp in the yard. See, like I said, I didn't even have to read that part. I knew that was going to be the next part. The women pauses, taking a deep breath. We just ran. The woman pauses. We've been following the highway ever since. So basically, the people outside kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan when they were talking about how they had the overpopulation, so they sent the group out basically to get slaughtered to, you know, alleviate the starvation. That's pretty much what these people were. They were like, hey, you guys are going to have to sleep outside in the barely guarded, defensible area. And then they got killed, so the rest of the people inside got to eat more. Unfortunately, that seems to be what happened in that situation. Best comparative I could give. You notice I give a lot of anime comparisons. Well. Where are you headed? Look. Excuse me. Getting kind of late here. Yeah, we got somewhere safe to stay if you're interested. You mean it? A safe place? We can't offer much, obviously, but we'll do our part to help you out if you have us. Well, you're probably better than at least 2 or 3. You're probably better than Doug and the that preacher guy. Yeah. I'm Karen. This is Crag, Destroyer. Thank you. We'll be right behind you. Well, luckily I have these 2 horses I'm carrying along with us. We appreciate it. Keep yourselves safe. I'm glad that didn't go downhill, because I thought for certain this was going to turn out to be a fight. I mean, that's pretty much how we got Paul, was the exact same situation where a random encounter involved. I thought for certain there would be more houses out here. Let's go to the intersection, then we'll head back north. Oh. Alamo Way. I can tell by the little picture that popped up, it looks like a barricade. That's a bad sign. We're going to need a team. We'll probably hit the old church and Alamo Way in the same episode, when we got a full team. Downtown San Saba. Looks like we'll have enough time to get back to the shelter, too, and probably help finish up some of those projects. If it's not what I think, then I'm not unprepared. Oh, crap. Okay, that is good. I like games that can tell you a story without having to say a single word. We got ourselves a lot of gunfire. We have sudden tire skids right into the building. I'm guessing that there was a group held out in here, and they see a group coming in. They open fire on it, and the driver ends up getting shot and takes out the building by running into it. I wonder if we can actually go in that place. Find out in a minute. Okay, we got a zombie over here. I want to engage as few zombies as I can. Once again, we can do more of this when I have a bigger team. That's a gun store. Look at that. We got a lot of zombies outside the... Oh, that's a lot of zombies. Yeah. This is an objective for sure now, that we can go and try and get this. Can we sneak in the back door? It's locked. Okay, I don't have a lockpick, so we're not going to try and do that. We can try to get stuff. Hey, a lot of gas. Yeah, don't know if we'll be able to get that car's loot without alerting that zombie. Okay, yeah, that's too many zombies for me to risk with just 2 people. We'll come down here. Take all that, because emergency food, that's why. I've never seen this. How come this door is not accessible? Usually it'll say barricaded, blocked, unbreakable, or something. It doesn't just not say anything. Okay, we got another church with blood inside, so once again, same thing as here, as before. The end is here. Let's check this place out. Door's shut at least. Oh, it's locked. Okay, I'm going to have to break it down, which means I'm going to have to deal with some dead first, because if I bust that door and these guys hear me, I'm going to have to deal with them. So, the less amount I got to deal with, the better. Well, that's a whoopsie doodle. Hi, I'm standing in front of you. Probably not the best plan. That's 5 decibels. Hopefully that wasn't loud enough. 10. Paul, please come to my rescue. Now, Paul cannot attack from an angle now. He's got to attack front or back. Okay, so the shield in its own regard is a different weapon. So I can use it to actually arm myself and use it to... I thought it was something you just carried in a hand and just remove that item. Like it was always there, always defending. But apparently you have to activate it and put yourself up as a fortify, a bash type deal. Ow. No, 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 no. Aw. Paul, could you do something about this? Thank you. Thank you. Chewed woman's right, because she chewed on me, and she's a woman. I could have said that better myself. You got chewed on, dude. That's good enough for now. Paul, you're a bashing fool, so we'll let you go in the front now. At least you got the football armor on to protect you a little bit. Let's see, 369. Yeah, I got 2 movement points. So, attacking head on doesn't, or gives you a bit of a problem when it comes to chance to hit. Attacking from the side or behind actually improves your likelihood of actually winning a fight. Darn it. Paul, you're supposed to be an expert at this. There we go. Now you're proven to be awesome. Okay, might as well put these to good use. Oh wait, these are crossbow bolts, aren't they? Yeah, darn it. I thought they're regular arrows. Actually, with Paul doing as good as he is, we might actually be able to take on the other stuff. Yeah, the back door's open. I think that's the same building with the car crash. That is a lot to deal with, though. We'll go for this one. I was really hoping you'd kill him, but oh well. There we go. Come on. Yes! There's a lot of undead. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get into this building over here. Paul is a beast. Man, he's probably my favorite side character now. Vic used to be my favorite, but Paul is turning out to be a masterful character to use. He's not perfect when it comes to melee. He just missed there. But, he's definitely worth his weight in blood. Not sure why that zombie biker didn't notice me hitting him from behind, but, you know, whatever. Don't look a gifted zombie in the face, I guess. Whew, they are everywhere. I tell you what, they really want to make sure it's hard for you to get into that, not police station, that gun store. Wait a minute, there's somebody in here. Okay. Sir, I would actually ask you... Okay, remember I was telling you about that story that, without words? Okay, this guy's face looks like a zombie already. Oh, it is a zombie. Okay, I was about to say, it looked like a zombie, but it is a zombie. I thought he was a survivor. I thought he was turning. This person's dead, so I'm going to give a guess and say that they were hit by the car when it came through the window. So maybe they had a companion who was shooting at the car, and the car hit them, and they bailed out. And maybe this was, you know, the other companion, or the victim, I don't know. Well, one of us is getting attacked. The way that chair's knocked over, I wonder if the person was sitting in the chair when they got hit. There's an arrow we can use. Cat soup. Hey, we got some more coffee for our lovely friends back at the shelter. She had crackers. How unfortunate. Did I hit this one? Yeah, I did. Okay. Wasn't quite sure. I feel like I cleared out enough around the front of this place to... I got 3 different places I need to come back with a full team. Because I don't think I'll be able to loot enough or be able to fight enough without a full team of at least 3 or 4. So yeah, this place and the other 2 locations in this line that I need to hit again. Okay, I think I pushed the zombies far enough back. I don't think this one's going to be a problem. That one might be a problem, but we'll have to wait and see. Who's going to be able to do more damage to that door? Melee of that versus... Okay, yeah, I got the higher melee. Melee. Whatever. Okay, I made a horrible decision. Okay, that lured a bunch of them away. Wowzers. We can take 2 on at a time. That'll work. Paul, you got all the options you could ever hope for. So hit this one first and miss. I wanted you to hit this one first because you had the advantage from the angle, but now you're missing a lot. I don't want him getting hit twice, so that's why I moved him. Alright, survive long enough before these guys get here. Because they're coming. Ow. Seriously, you shouldn't be taking that much damage from all the armor you got. Good. I was worried he may not be able to get that blow in time. Oh, good. Officer Corps. I didn't realize they had military units. Rotten looter. I feel like he was just a really bad looter. Alright. Turn around, you fool. You're about to get attacked from the back. Eh. At least since I have the 2 movement along with the 3 attacks with this thing, I can get to the side and have a better chance at taking them down. You coming at me, zombie? Come on. I don't mind. Come on down, buddy. Come on down. The blood is fine and pumping. Blood. I smell blood. Can't sweep around behind him because I put myself in the position where I was blocking myself. So I only got 1 swing out of it that actually made contact. Hopefully this, on the other hand, will make contact. I was hoping better than that, but... Whoa, somebody was inside. I just saw feet moving. Yeah, somebody's in there. Somebody alive is in there. Ooh, that was neat. That was an opportunity attack. I didn't know you could have that. Yeah, somebody's in there. Man, I just need to look at that weapon. Does it say it gives you an opportunity attack? It doesn't say anything about opportunity attack, but I'm guessing that maybe it just comes natural with it. Anybody else coming? We'll wait until the decibels get down a little lower, then we're going to go in. Now, if they start shooting, we're going to have another problem. The Melina, that doesn't seem like names. Oscar, yeah, these don't seem like malicious people. Hi, they're friends. Stay back! I'll kill you for what you did, I swear! They must be the survivors from that building that got hit by the car. Maybe the vehicle driver was the one laying on the ground. Unless they're talking about what they did being the dead person. Whoa, I didn't do anything to you. Calm down. We're just here for medical supplies. We didn't want any trouble. Let's go with this one. Shit. You're not the ones who hit up my shop before? Who are you? What the hell are you doing here? Yeah, I'm betting you. Yeah, hitting up that shop. I bet you that's where that truck through the window was. And the back door being left open was these people running away from their shop. Oscar, Aloya. I can't pronounce that. We didn't know there was anyone here. We just came here for medical supplies. She looks hurt. What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of that. That's a bad sign. I don't like that at all. Especially since it's saying we're here looking for medical supplies, and then she is hurt. What happened? She either got bit or she got shot, and I'm guessing that we're going to have a medical situation again. We're going to have to use a lot of medical supplies. Let's show compassion. Are you a doctor? Her wounds. I'm just making it worse. I'm not a doctor, but I have some medical training. Please, please, if you can help her. Let's see her wound. Please. Mordia. That's Spanish, I'm pretty sure. The wound's a bite, and it's not healing. Sure, she's feverish. She needs stitches and antibiotics. Oh, crap. Remember how in the early game they said that antibiotics can be used to prevent somebody from turning? She's infected. I can already tell you she is infected, and we have 23 antibiotics, so she's got 23 days to live. This isn't good. I'm not sure if I want to leave her behind. Maybe she's useful. Do it, please. Okay, sure. That seems so nonchalant compared to the rest of the situation. What was she bit by? Why don't you come back with us? We have a shelter. We can give her proper care there. Let's do this first. She was bitten by one of those things out there. Please, please help her. If anything happens to her, I can't lose her. Seriously, if they ran a truck through their shop, that probably caused every zombie in the area to focus in on that location. And we saw everything on the way around. Between the church and here, she got bit for sure. Okay, I can either heal her here and now, or take her back to the shelter and heal her. I think this is the better option. No, 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 I can't bring her back out there. She needs a doctor. Okay. We'll go with that one. Oh my gosh, thank you. I was so worried. So it really didn't matter. I had to heal her first. I can't thank you enough. She better be off at our shelter. So, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Sure. Sure, I feel so much better about moving her now, and that she had that wound looked at. Thank you. By the way, my name is Oscar Guzman, and this is my wife, Melina. We're Melina. Mortal Kombat. She wasn't bitten by a zombie. She's bitten by like a sector or something. I don't know. Probably more like reptile. I'm in your debt, and for the help, if there's anything I can do, just ask. We just added more people. I was out here looking for food to make up for the extra people we already had. This is a problem. Remember how I said I may spawn a couple chickens in for that chicken coop we were building? I think I'm going to maximize the amount of chickens for that chicken coop because I might have bitten off more than I could chew for the amount of people we have. In other words, I think I should have had more food stuff built before I brought all these people in. I didn't know we're getting too early, and I sure as heck didn't know we're getting two now. And that's 4 more mouths, and we're going to run out of food like that now. Yeah, that rat, I'm not getting rid of it. We're going to probably have to eat that rat now. This was a mistake, a big mistake. Hey, there are some antibiotics left. Not much, though. Seriously, I'd love it if the game actually lets you rummage the shelves and find something random. Instead of just saying, nah, there's only these pills and an empty medical sack. I mean, sure, the town has a gun store and a church and this other stuff. But, like I said, I'm not going to be able to do that until I have a full team. So we're not even going to bother with that right now. But we are going to heal up Paul real quick before we get moving. That way I don't have to do it later. Alright. Back to the shelter! Probably make it back before 5. Nope, we did. Got there at 5:15. So we should make it in time to finish off that building and start helping out with some of the other stuff. Undesirable food 8, special item 6. Okay. Well, the good news is we got a lot more hands to help out with the projects. The bad news is we got a lot more mouths to feed at the same time. So let's see what our new characters have in store for us. That board is getting a lot full. I'm guessing this whole second side might be filled out too by the amount of characters we're pulling in. Either that or this text is shrinking. Generator repair 3 hours, so we only got 3 hours left, right? No, we got 2 hours. Craig is... Oh, he is heavy in science. Look at that. Okay, Craig, you have just made yourself very useful for this group. I was thinking he was... I saw 6 meal. I'm like, okay, he can fight a little bit. I see this. I'm like, okay, I think we need to build ourselves a science room. Can you fix that generator? No. Well, I'll put you on guard duty right now just to get you out of the way. Recycler, hospitality, no job. Karen is mechanical. That is a dynamic duo right there. Craig is a scientist, and Karen is a mechanical specialist, engineer or whatever. That is a good team right there. So yeah, she can build stuff. Okay, we'll get that out of the way. Okay, put her on generator repair. I didn't mean to take it off. Unavailable for 71 hours. There's another mechanical. We have a mechanical 6 and a mechanical 7 now. We have ourselves some engineers that can help us build things in the town, or in the center. So I had no idea I was going to pick up 2 engineers like that back to back. So we were definitely missing engineers in our establishment. So she's only got 39 hours till she's available. That's a medic. Look at that, medic a 10. For those who wondered, you know, what her skills were, 10 and a 5 in science. And me, I'm all even almost with everything except for survival and science. Oscar, oh, I'm sorry, Oscar. I actually thought you were useful. I'm sorry, dude, your wife is useful. You're not very useful at all. I mean, you're a handyman, I guess, melee, mechanical. You got something in everything, but you're no specialist, and that's a very unfortunate turn of events. Well, your melee's, yeah. You at least got 2 points in survival. Maybe I can use you in the farm. Well, I'll save him as a backup for farm duty. Okay, Paul, go to use on... Put you on chicken coop. And me... Before I do this, was it anybody else? Let me look at that grayed out screen. Anybody else that's not working? Actually, let's only go 1 hour for now. Okay, that'll help out a lot. I was like, why jump 2 hours when I have all these extra hands that can now help me build the chicken coop in an hour? You know? Sure, it's 1 hour, but all these hands will shorten the trip dynamically. Well, apparently we got too many hands on the chicken coop. Because it won't go any lower than 3 hours, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Chicken coop's down to 2 hours. And that means tomorrow we have the advantage of, Actually, let's talk to her first. Tomorrow we'll have the chicken coop done like that, and then we'll have another project started already, so... Yes? Anything to improve your mood? Got some questions? Nothing, I'll talk to you later. I thought he'd talk to me about the, injured woman. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's not good. See? Yeah, she is Spanish, okay. Anything to improve your mood? I don't know. Can I ask you something? She shakes her head. Oh, she doesn't speak English. Well, Michiru has the same problem. She's an expert, so... It seems experts don't speak English, usually. Okay, yeah, I forgot to do this earlier, so... Good morning! You just heard the Carry On from British National Battles. Coming up next, cold refined beans for me and more music for, hold on a sec. I forgot I was supposed to do that voice. I think there's something outside. Sounds like something walking through the pebbles out, shh. Whispering. More crunching. Going around the building. Definitely something out there. I'm not going to open the door, but maybe I can peek out of the bathroom window in the back. Just be right back. There appears to be footsteps coming from somewhere in the studio. You think you hear a faint sound of something happening away from the microphone. Still alive! I don't believe what I just saw. It was a mountain lion. Must have been passing through. Normally, I would be terrified, but after being trapped in here for so long, it was amazing. Majestic, even. I went and ate it. It tasted delicious. Having the animals already, startled taking, territory back? Well, that's, comforting yet distressing, I thought. Well, since they ran the show now, next one goes out to all the lions. From the band Smile, you're waving add-ons. Here's the unbearable lioness of being here on Kihek, where we take pride in our music. Ha! I know that was bad, but try coming up with 15 hours of mystical material today. Mystical. Oy. This episode took a little longer than I thought, but then again, I got like 4 characters out of it. At least there's only one infected. I was kind of worried when they were talking about finding a doctor for her that she was infected. I thought I had 2 infected. I'll hit the memorial wall real quick. After all, we got 4 new people. Yeah, there's something. Okay, yeah, it looks like Martinez. So that'll give us a little extra bonus. Man, I am actually a little worried to see exactly how much food we're going to lose today. 53 with my deduction already added in. I'm glad I took that deduction because, good grief, it would have been 63 plus 8 instead of 53 total. We had 300 some odd before, now we're down to 298. I'm glad I hit that Twinkie place before now. So, Guzman didn't use any antibiotics before, but now she's using some, so we have 24 remaining. So, she has 24 days to live. That's not good. That's not good at all. I think it's every day. I don't think it's every other day. So we need to get a science lab up now and see if we can't build medicine. Because if we can, that will save us a fortune in antibiotics. we got all these little bonuses from all the things we're building, but yeah, it's not looking good. Especially with her using up our antibiotics. I thought we were going to be set on antibiotics for a long time. Looters have done 0 damage to the fence. The earliest day they can attack again is day 27. 3 attackers, 2 guards on duty. Fence is now 78 integrity. Okay, so it's a good thing we have the guard tower up, and we put somebody else up there to help out, because, I mean, it's good that they did 0 damage, because, you know, problems. Something's been concerning me. We managed to get everybody out of town and out to one of those emergency shelters. Well, I just talked to somebody just yesterday that told me things. You said those people that are deaf, so I'm just going to say it now. Now, I'm not sure what they've got on the capacity, but we've been in contact with them. They might be able to take some of the folks off our hands or share supplies. They're not sharing nothing with anybody. If they survived, they're not helping. Sounds good. Where the shelters would love to for our safety to be in someone else's problem. Got directions? Let me see your map. I got Caraville, and that's where the Splendid convoy headed. And Lampus, that's where the other people came from, I think. Was already full up. Seemed more secure, too. Well, no, it wasn't. They're already dead. All had winters to the north. Roads aren't safe. There might be worth a risk. Might be a solution we need in one of those places that's safe. We may even have a port in the storm. No, not for that one. Thanks, Vic. Definitely worth something. I am going to end the episode here. It's going to be a long episode, so sorry about that. Just don't pin your hopes on them. Still, we probably know that we're still alive out here. Some of us, anyway. Come talk to me when you check them out. Dagnabbit, I was hoping we could end the episode, and you're going to talk to me now. Hello there. I had something I wanted to run past you. A request by some of my friends here, actually. You haven't made friends. You've made not converts. What's the word for people who jump in a cult? Cultists. What is it? Well, I've been trying to listen to everyone's concerns and pray with them as needed, but I think everyone would appreciate a proper service every Sunday. All I need is a space in the cafeteria for an hour or two, as long as it doesn't interfere with everybody. I realize that it's a public space and maybe eating breakfast at the time. Then why are you doing it up there? Why don't you do it in one of the classrooms? But I feel that even non-believers here could gain some comfort in your gathering, or even faith. Yeah, see, that's actually a bit of a problem. That's actually going into the, hey, we're going to force this on you. That doesn't work. You can't do that. You know, some people just don't want to hear that. And, you know, you can't force somebody. I mean, sure, you know, you can see if they're interested, but, you know, don't try and force somebody's hand. Yeah, I'm going to go with 2. I don't think it'll hurt anyone. People need to grieve, comfort their mixed feelings, and, well, unless it's not their religion, but, you know, about certain realities we're faced with. I want to provide a form of type of emotion. Seriously, you're more like a cult leader. You're less like a major religion. If someone takes offense, I suppose they could always leave the cafeteria until we're done, except they were probably there first. That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of places you could do that here. The library, the gymnasium. Okay, negotiation. How can I benefit from this? Sounds bad. That sounds like, I would be sure to mention your name. Oh, okay. That is a stupid thing. I shouldn't have clicked that one. I support the believers in the shelter, feeling like show more motivation. All I need is a few supplies. Oh, come on. Now you're asking for supplies. I should have said no. Oh, I should have said no. Okay, negotiation 5. It'll do. Okay, we're going to go with 3. Oh, hey, kitty. Well, there's another mouth. We got a 5th mouth in this episode. Oh, great. Cats won't eat as much food, though. Horses eat 8. I guess the cat will eat 1. You walk outside and find a cat sitting calmly at the gate, regarding you with a gaze of supreme feline self-importance. The cat's like, this gate is really weird. What have you done to it? I, live down the road, and this is really weird. I have a cat that would do that. It'd be looking like, what did you do to this thing? I need to investigate it. Hi, cat. Kitty! Huh? I never eaten cat before. What the fuck do you want? No, yeah, that's, number 2's how I'd respond. Kitty! The cat shakes his head briefly at some unseen annoyance, revealing a name tag that says Sam. It yawns nonchalantly and rubs its face against the gate, then looks pointedly at you as if to enough is explanation, like, hey, let me in. Don't need to ask. I'm a cat. I'm here on official cat business. That's all you need to know, okay? Just open the gate. Kitty, want to come in? Kitty, kitty? Not quite me, but I would probably be doing this. You want to come in, Sam? You want to come in? But let's let the cat in. This episode's going on long enough. Cat gracefully strolls inside as you yoke open the gate, and it rubs periodically against. It rubbed nicely against your leg. I'll just say that. I don't think my verbal skills are going to allow me to appropriately say appropriately. Wow. If you could leave in the comment section how to break down that word appropriately, I'd appreciate it. I'm kidding. Welcome to Shelter, Sam. Another one! Hey, Noble, right, I wanted to thank you for taking me in and, for not shooting me. Even though I had a gun aimed at you and stuff. How are you settling in? We'll go with that. And you know what? No, we'll go with 1. Jeez, no kidding. I had no idea how good it feels to have actual full night of sleep and some real food. After, oh geez, I don't want to talk about it too long. So I got something on your mind. Anyway, Davis said you guys always are on the lookout for parts and tools and stuff. I think maybe I can help with that. There's always takes the hugest amounts of parts and time, renovations for retail or rentals. I actually work with a guy renovating houses by doing doors and windows. See, there's this one guy who always came by the Wicked Lily, older fella, used to work in demolitions or something. I was working on a really big mermaid on his back. And anyway, he talked about this barn he was renovating, bed and breakfast. It sounded pretty involved. Then like about a week before shit went south, he showed up for his last appointment looking super haired. And he said that it was getting hot and he needed to time to get, so he was going to gate off the barn and take off to San Diego. My guess is he's not exactly going to be back anytime soon. Anyhow, on the off chance you're interested, I'll go mark your map downstairs, and he said the barn was. Hopefully, that'll come in handy. Thanks for the tip. Please be the last one. This episode's going on way too long. Not another conversation. I should have paused before the end of the episode. Yeah, before the night started up. Excuse me, I wanted to thank you again for the help. I owe you her life, my life, and what I want to know is that I intend to do anything I can to help out around here. Well, you're going to be like a custodian or something because you don't have the skills for engineering, you don't have the skills for farming, you don't have the skills for mechanical or science, I mean. You're welcome. She's lucky we found her when we did. She'll need antibiotics from now on. Our supply is limited, so you're going to have to work for them. Oh, that is sad. No, I cannot click 2. She's infected and whole risk of the shelter, leadership You'll do your best, I'm sure. I will be counting on your help, Oscar. Yeah, I'll go with that. I took leadership recently, so leadership and the other one will help out a lot. You bet anything you need done, you can count on me. That's a promise. If there's anything I know how to do, it's work. What are your skills? Not much. I've done a little everything. Retail, management, boxing lessons, construction, sometimes all in the same day. You know, I pay for school. I was getting a degree in architectural engineering. Okay, well, that's actually a really good skill. Unfortunately, it's not very useful in the zombie apocalypse. The engineering part, yes. The architectural, not so much. Which I guess I should use, fortunately, that fence outside. Finally! Oh my gosh. Pause now. Thank you everybody for coming to join me on this very long episode. If you'd like to hit that like, subscribe for future content. And let's see how long his wife survives. Anyway, for future installments, hit that like, subscribe to see upcoming of this game. Man, my words really got turned around there, didn't they? Anyway, if you feel like it, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. Until next time, everybody, stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.